Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more Civilization 5 as Shaka. So, when we last left off, I built the National College in Olondi, and now we're basically working on our Impy Rush. I'm already recruiting some spearmen, because they can upgrade to Impies. I am getting some catapults, because I have a feeling I'm going to need them against Sukhothai over here. But we will mostly be getting Impies. We also finished the tradition tree just now, so that's nice. And next up we'll get honor. We'll be doing a lot of fighting, so honor just makes sense. One of my sugar deals expired. We can grab more money for that. We are going to need gold. So here you go, more gold. We got over 2,000. Which is a fair bit at this stage of the game, but my gold per turn is not exactly great. So I'll do my best to do not throw away all of this money. We will hopefully be able to get a research agreement or two, despite going to war. At least that's kind of the goal, to get 1 or 2 research agreements with at least some of the AIs. We'll see how that works out. We got +1 population here, that's nice. And yeah, I'm going to just get a spearman here, and the other city can get a catapult or 2. And as soon as we finish civil service, I'll be upgrading all my spearmen to Impies, and we'll go after Ram. We still do have a Declaration of Friendship, so I will wait until it expires. We could go after somebody else, but that's actually not as easy, ironically, even though this is Pangaea. So I'll just get as many units as I can, and then we'll declare war when the Declaration of Friendship expires. I could technically do like a long-range attack on Carthage or something like that, but that is pretty far away. I don't think that really makes any sense. Ram is just the most logical target we have. So I'll spend the 40 turns we have to set up my army best I can. And it should be enough. I think what we'll do is attack 2 cities simultaneously, both Lampang and his capital, because I think that makes the most sense. Anyway, yeah, we do have barracks in both the cities. I think Nobamba still needs it, or Ikanda rather, but it's a barracks replacement, so I call it barracks, because that's basically what it is. I will finish this worker though, and I would like to connect my cities with the road, because, well, I'm going to need it for gold generation, but that will take some time to do. We could get 1 more settler and settle a city over here, but I'm a little bit concerned about my happiness. We will also need more money to get friendly and then allied with these mercantile city-states. There are 3 mercantile city-states nearby, and I'm going to need them for the happiness in the long run. I don't need them right now this moment, but I will need them a bit later on. Anyway, let's grab another catapult here. I would like at least 3 catapults, I would say, before we declare war, just to have them actually available. Also, I tried to get friendly with more AIs, but they were not willing to accept. Oh well. Maybe they will change their mind a little bit later on. And now, I think we improved all the luxuries. We still got the sugar here, but that's about it. We don't have any new luxuries to improve. I'm hoping I'll be able to buy some luxuries from others. There's a spy. So, who are we going to spy on? We could spy on the Aztecs. Who's the most advanced? Let's see. Rank 1. It's actually England. Interesting. I guess we could spy on England then, I don't mind. Sure, okay, let's do that. They rejected Declaration of Friendship, so they are neutral right now. They got silver. Would they trade that for sugar? They would. Okay, so I will accept that trade, because we will improve the other sugar. Now, they might not like me too much if they find my spy, but we'll spy on them for now. We can always change our target if they do find our spy. I will still be trading with Samarkand, because there's a barbarian coming to the east. They do want gold, so I could try to take advantage of this. We still got 45 turns to do that. I could also build a road to finish the other quest. That would cost me some gold per turn in maintenance, however. So we'll see. Yeah, I do not want open borders with Ram, thank you very much. We can have a very different kind of open borders. Not one he had in mind, but yeah. Alright, we're working on the cattle here, that's about to finish. We could also chop a few forests here, like this one on the hill. I might actually do that. It kind of makes sense. Right, and back to our capital here. We do want more units. I could get a market really quick. I could also get a stable. I don't think that really makes too much sense though. Yeah, let's just work on spearmen. And obviously we'll keep picking up our unique promotions, because that's what they are for. And no, I don't want to declare war, thank you very much. Why would I want to do that? Alright. So what do we build next in Nobamba? Right, we should build a Ikanda. So let's actually chop this forest to speed up the Ikanda. That makes sense. I'll need them in every city eventually to get heroic epic. Gandhi wants declaration of friendship. So this means he already has education. Right here. But hey, that's fine. I don't plan going to war with him just yet. I'm more than happy to stay allied with him. Are you still buying, like, horses? Because we will not be getting horses. He's buying. I'm happy to sell. Alright, let's check tile assignments here really quick. That looks fine. We can log that. We can log that. Okay, this is fine. Alright. Yeah, we're going to need a lot of impies. So let's chop this. I will probably get a mine afterwards. But first we'll chop, and then we'll decide what to do next. Let's keep moving east here. There is still one more AI we need to make contact with. So we'll see who that is. Wait, is there? No, there isn't. No, this is everyone. Okay, we made contact with everyone. Okay, that's good. We'll see how many impies we can manage to get. Elizabeth launched a sneak attack on another civ. Okay. Doesn't say on who, so I can't ward them for the extra relation points. Alright then. Nice worker you have there, bro. Sadly, I can't really steal him. Or well, I could, but declaring war while we have declaration of friendship would be a pretty bad idea. That would give me a diplomatic penalty with everyone. Elizabeth declared war on Napoleon. Well, that's fine by me. We also kept our expansion promise. Let's reveal some of these tiles, okay. So this is good, a lot of open terrain, which means it will be easy to move through there. I should not have moved that worker. Daida wants to declare on Gandhi. Yeah, you go right ahead. Yeah, you go right ahead. I don't mind. I'm obviously not going to say yes, because that would mean me declaring war on Gandhi as well, which is also a backstab, and we don't want to do that. We absolutely don't want to do that. Alright, so that's the second catapult over there. Yeah, more wonders. Our city becomes religious. There's another spearman. I'm really curious to see how this will go. I don't know. We're going to need some major gains from this war, because I'm obviously quite a bit behind. We need to make up for the fact we're behind, more so than I would usually be. And capture some cities, some actual good cities. Did Ram build any wonders? No, he did not. He did not build a single wonder. I was hoping to capture one or two wonders from his capital. Maybe he still will. Just don't build the friggin' Great Wall. I hope not. Anyway, Yeah, we should just grab more impies. I mean, more spearmen. You get the idea. I could get a quick cargo ship, but I would have to send it east to Vilnius. And, well, there's this barbarian camp over here. So, I can probably send it to Ormuz. I assume I can. Traders available. Let's see. Vilnius, Samarkand, Tyre. Okay. Yeah, we can send it to Ormuz. It wouldn't be very good, though. It would have to be a land trade route. Where's Tyre again? Where the heck is Tyre? Oh, it's over here. Wait, so I can send a trade route to Tyre, but not to Ormuz? That's a bit odd, but alright. Well, either way, let's get more spearmen. We need to get a big enough army. Also, that's one of the reasons why I don't want to spend too much gold, because there's a good chance we'll go into negative gold income for a while, you know, to maintain our army while we're working on actual sieges. The Aztecs entered Renaissance era. Well, there's civil service. We got how many more turns? 35. Yeah, that will actually be quite a lot of turns. That does mean I can get a pretty big army, but that is a lot of turns. Maybe I should not have signed that Declaration of Friendship. Where is the closest target we don't have Declaration of Friendship with? Yeah, it's like Carthage. This was kind of a bad start, to be honest, because we started kind of isolated in the very corner of Pangaea, behind these mountains, behind these choke points. I only really have one neighbor. And technically, yes, I could backstab him. I just don't think it's a good idea. I really don't think it's a good idea. Alright, let's get optics, and we will definitely build a lighthouse in our capital. Because, well, we have free sea resources, so obviously we need that. Right, friendly territory is right there. This will cost me 110 gold, okay. So I guess we can upgrade already. Right, yeah, we can upgrade already. We're still at 5 gold per turn, so might as well get started on that. Now, do we want a mine? I think we do. I could get a farm over here. Oh yeah, and also we need a workboat to improve the pearls. For sure. That is actually a luxury we don't have yet. We'll get that after the Ikanda, because we want that Ikanda for sure. Now, technically, I could capture a city-state if I really wanted to. I'm not too convinced it's really a good move. If I were to capture one, it would probably be Ormuz. But the thing is, I don't want the other city-states to hate me. Because you can actually get a penalty with the city-states. A pretty permanent one. And I don't want that. Because again, I'll need these mercantile city-states for happiness later on. Anyway, yeah, let's just upgrade all our spearmen. No real need to upgrade this warrior. There's absolutely no need to do that. Impies are all I really need. Yeah, we can get a pretty big army here. 33 turns. Maybe this is actually fine. I mean, this is epic speed. Obviously. So it might actually be perfectly fine. I do want to attack him from 2 different directions. I want to attack his capital, but also Lampang. The only thing I'm potentially slightly worried about is that by the time we're ready to attack him, he might build like better walls and things like that. And I would prefer to not see that, but it might happen. Also, speaking of workboat, let's just get the workboat here to get the pearls improved ASAP. And yeah, I might or might not get one more city. I don't think I really want one more city. It would be best to just build a 9-tile road here. I'm not super excited about doing that, because we'll be paying gold per turn without any benefit until the road is actually completed. But it doesn't really make any sense to build a city in the middle. Especially when we will be capturing more cities, and happiness will be a problem eventually. I guess we'll grab theology here. I could get guilds because that's required for like machinery and things like that. So I suppose that's fine. But theology is required for education, which obviously we'll want. I think we should just get theology. Civil service is all I need for our military tech, at least for the nearest future. Now let's see if England actually detects our spy or not. If they do detect my spy, I will move elsewhere, because there's no need to piss them off too much just yet. But maybe they won't, we'll see. Sometimes you can go on for a very long time without being detected. Okay, they did. Okay, fine, we'll spy on somebody else, it's fine. Askia declared war on Monty. Alright, let's go spy on somebody else then. I don't really mind. Like the Aztecs, that's probably fine. They are all currently ahead of me, so, I mean, we can spy on the Aztecs. That is perfectly fine. Alright. I might actually start this road. If we do build a road, we should work on it with multiple workers at the same time, just to finish it as quickly as possible. So that we won't have to pay the maintenance for the road without getting any benefit for too long. But let them finish their current job first. Alright. How many more turns do we have? 30 more. Yeah, this is a bit more than I would have liked.
3 things.
But it does give me time to prepare. I hope it will be fine. Yeah, we'll find out. The only thing I can do now is either wait or backstab him. And I do think backstabbing him would be a very bad idea. Yeah. Yeah, that would be a very bad idea. Can we get to physics? Sort of. Well, not before the declaration of friendship expires. We should just get education. Because we don't want to fall behind too much in tech. Yes, we have bonus against masked men. However, eventually we'll have to upgrade our army. It's not going to be in the nearest future, but I will have to upgrade my army one day, you know. There's the other MP, so grab him, send him south. Alright. Yeah, so a few units should go this way. I can only attack his capital with melee units from one single tile. So that's why I needed the catapults. This city obviously has much lower combat strength. So we will attack that one as well. We do want that lighthouse. So let's stop with the impies for a moment and get the lighthouse. It will be worth quite a lot of extra food. Right, so you can just get impies right now. But I could grab a caravan. I should probably do that. We could also build a circus or colosseum. But I kinda want a caravan. Let's get a caravan. Okay. I don't really want a research agreement with him, because I'll be attacking him before that gets a chance to trigger. It would make no sense to accept that. Yeah, I would be delaying my attack even longer, which really makes zero sense. Okay, share intrigue. I do want to try getting declaration of friendship with at least one more AI. Oh, whoops, I got MP selected. Yeah, you just stay here. Right, I'm just going back to my capital here. We can still scout around. Oh, natural wonder. I'm pretty sure we had at least one city-state quest to find a natural wonder. Was it this? Yes, that was it. I can also send a trader out and I can give them gold. But this barbarian camp is still going to be a bit of a problem. I don't think anyone is going to destroy it. We won't see if that happens. Oh, there you go, nice. Okay. We got another friend. I will just keep selling iron. We will need the money for a lot of different things. He does not have education yet. Okay, and he needs more money. Oh, he's almost broke. Is he going to get wiped out? I think he might lose to Monty. Seems that way. Seems very likely he might lose. Well, I guess that's his problem, not mine. Yeah, it's fine. Don't really care too much about that. Right, so I think we should start this road. We're going to need it. I don't like paying the extra maintenance while we work on it, but it is what it is. The Bamba has grown. Right, yeah, let's finish this caravan. I suppose we should work this now. Yep. Okay, log these tiles. It won't be growing very quickly right now, but that's alright. Okay, Dido wants to be friendly. Now, when Dido asks you to sign declaration of friendship, 9 out of 10 times, that usually means she's plotting against you in some way or another. She's like one of the most deceptive leaders in Civ 5. But hey, I'm totally happy signing a declaration of friendship right now. We need more friends, even if they are like fake friends for now. They are still friends for a while. And she's not really my neighbor, not yet anyway. There's the workboat, we can grab the pearls. Yeah, this new impis will go southeast. Hopefully nobody is going to block this choke point though. That would be a bit awkward if we couldn't go through there. I still wanted to spam impis. Yeah. Even if it takes 14 turns in this city. Alright, get started on that road. I don't think my scouts will really find anything interesting anymore. But, well, we can still explore. We might find something. I think I might just send all the workers to work on this road. It should pay for itself. It might pay for itself immediately. But I need this road to connect my other cities. Anyway, we got the pearls. I'll probably just auto-explore with the scout at this point. Wait, is that Carthaginian scout just going to stand here? I hope not. We can't actually embark yet. Actually, no, we can. My bad, we can. But he moved away, it's fine. So you guys go hell with the road. I could chop that forest over there, this one, but it's not within my borders yet. That doesn't mean I can't chop it, but it does mean we can't build a mine and then work it. Okay. Right, so I could give Vilnius gold. Ally England, 70 influence. Yeah, I'm not really willing to give them 1000. I could send this trade route if I get a cargo ship. Yeah, I don't think that makes any sense right now. Here, I will accept declaration. I will accept the research agreement with Dido. The Aztecs lost their capital. Really? Oh, to Askia. Okay, now that's interesting. I thought Monty will kick Napoleon's ass, but Monty had his ass kicked by Askia, apparently. Okay. Interesting development. Very interesting development. Alright, the lighthouse is almost done. I'm gonna wait for my turn before we make any trades. If I can make a trade for another luxury, I will. Because we will need happiness. We don't need it right now, but we will need it. That's like pretty much guaranteed to happen. We will need it. Okay, you go north. This road is already built, so here. There, we'll work on several. You can just chill over here. That's fine. Alright, and back to spamming impis. We want as many of them as we possibly can get. How many more turns? 21 more turns. Okay, we are literally declaring war in 21 turns. And I need to be as ready as I possibly can be. So that probably means a few more impis. Now we don't need to take both these cities simultaneously. One of them can be just a distraction. Okay, I could send this to Vilnius to finish this quest. I could. Now this camp might not actually be here anymore, but there isn't really any AI that could destroy it. So I suppose it's a little bit risky, but it would give me some influence and keep us friendly, and being friendly still gives us a bonus. So okay, let's do that. There. This will still give us a bonus, and it will give us some more happiness. Alright, we should be friendly now. Yep, we're friendly. And our city got +1, alright. You can still keep scouting. Yeah, you'll just chill over here and wait for your friends to arrive. Also, this road will be useful for logistical purposes. I can just keep building more units in Olondi and send them to the front line faster. So it's useful for more than just economic purposes. Yeah, refuse. We don't want open borders. Don't worry. We'll have open borders with you soon enough. Alright, well, let's just auto-explore now. Just fortify this guy. When are we getting the next policy? Okay, in 23 turns. So not really soon. I will still go for honor because it makes sense. But we want to get the benefit of that while fighting Ram. Not really. Not really. But that's okay.
La France.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot about the sugar trade. Let's see if we can trade it for another luxury. Can we?
Bonjour.
He's probably not going to trade me any of these. But sometimes they do accept.
Dumb.
Mostly when they are getting an extra copy from a city-state, which would not show up here. Well, no point trading with the Ram.
मैं आपकी शांति की कामना करता हूँ।
Well, there is one point, however.
Ciao.
Okay, he's not buying sugar. Wait, who's buying sugar? Dido.
Dumb.
Let's just get the money then.
Die Bertha?
Okay, let's get the money. So, 360 is for just flat gold here. I think it was 311 and 1 gold. Yeah, I think that was the exact numbers for 1 gold per turn and the rest flat gold. So, okay, looking good. Let's continue this road as quickly as we can. You're gonna have to move again, that's fine. I need this dude to move out of the way, thank you. You can have a horse, that's fine. Okay, he did move, good. Yeah, the world's most progressive people. Gandhi #1, Monty #2. Probably not for long, because he literally lost his capital. So I can't imagine he will stay in that spot for long. But hey, who knows? Right, so let's just get this trader out here. Doesn't really matter too much which one. Probably Samarkand because it leads north. Not that I expect Ram to get here and pillage it, but they were all worth exactly the same. Okay, do we get another Impy? That would take 17 turns. I think we should just grab a granary here, because I do want to work on my infrastructure.
मेरे दोस्त
Yeah, I'm happy to keep selling horses. Alright, so you guys still need to move. Can you move out of the way or something? Well, I suppose I can send this worker to do something else. Sure, we got 3 workers working on this road. Can this dude move out of the way? Seriously? That is just rude. Get out. Get the heck out. Right, so what now? Hold on, let's check our assignments here. I'm gonna redo these. So we do want to work all the fish here. And then, 2 food to production, 3 production. I kind of want to work the gold tiles, but right now, I'm kind of prioritizing production. We can get the gold from the sugar later. We need food and production. That's the #1 priority right now. So this will have to do. Impy 8 turns, and the city is growing. Yeah, let's get more Impies. We will be ready pretty soon, in 13 turns, so we're not far off at this point. Is he seriously not going to move? He's kind of blocked right now. Well, I can buy that tile, and that will force him to move. I might actually do that, even though that will cost me 125. Propose a resolution. Okay, I could propose World's Fair. That will give me a diplomatic bonus with the most AIs. Now, that also means we'll want to work on that once it passes, because I'll want that free social policy. But this is a very good way to boost our relations. And maybe we could get some more research agreements. I think it makes sense. And we do want that extra policy to work on honor, so it also makes sense from that point of view. Now, for our research, we can work towards physics to upgrade the catapults a bit later on. Yeah, we want engineering anyway for aqueducts and such, and we want metal casting for workshops. So we'll work on that. Engineering first, and then the rest. That makes sense. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to buy this tile, because that guy is not going to move out of the way. At least it looks very unlikely. So I'll have to kick him out. Yeah, see, we're getting the boost already. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kick him out. I don't like it. It's a bit annoying. But this will kick him out. And then we can build our friggin' road. Okay. Now, we'll want to connect the Mamba with the road as well. So we might as well get started on that. Because that's kind of the whole point here. Ulundi has grown, very nice. So now we could work the sugar. Yeah, once the road is done, we'll build a mine over here. But it will want gold and food. So we'll do that. How many more turns? We're almost ready. 12 more turns. Maybe we should focus on Sukhothai, but yeah, again, I will only be able to attack from this tile. It's gonna get annoying. Yeah, it's gonna get really annoying. I would have liked more units near Lampang. We can still get them there. Well, I mean, okay, I can embark and then try to disembark. The problem is that his city bombardment will do a lot of damage to my embarked units. And he went for tradition. So that means he's going to have a bonus to city bombardment here. Yeah, this one. So that's not great. That is actually not great. Right. Who do we spy on right now? Somebody we are not friendly with? So I guess the Aztecs? Well, I mean, okay, I can just spy on Ram. But if I send my spy to his capital, I'll need to have enough time to actually steal a tech before we capture the capital. So we can check how many turns that would take. Here's an MP. Yeah, I'm gonna send this one here. I don't know how this will go. I really wish like this was not such a crazy choke point, because this is going to be a problem. He could also easily one-shot my catapults. Now we will get the trebuchets eventually, but that will take a little bit longer than I would have liked. I could still get more catapults right now. And more impies. Okay, let's grab this impy here, just to get more units. This road is done. Okay, this whole road is about to finish. Alright. Well, it is possible we could take Lampang just with impies, but we'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll get a bunch of them. Are you guys done with this road yet? You basically are. Okay, there you go, the road is done. We're about to connect our cities, which should improve our gold per turn situation a bit. Go on. Hey, why is it not connected? Oh, wait, we didn't actually finish this one. Hey, whoops, my bad. Okay, my bad. We're missing one road section. That's fine. Okay, we'll finish it. It's okay. You guys go. We are almost ready. Yeah, open borders. Don't worry, we'll have open borders soon enough. 8 more turns. Oh, yeah, okay, I never started this for some reason. It's okay, we'll do it now. Go on. Okay. Well, we're ready and waiting now. There's a pretty good chance he will just one-shot these catapults. Yeah. That's exactly what might happen. And yeah, I can try embarking, like I said. But if I do that, he will probably one-shot some of my units. He won't be able to one-shot more than one of them per turn. So I can still try doing it. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. I need to think about it. We still got a few more turns. So I'll think about it. Yeah, keep working on this road. 10 turns now, yeah? Or something like that. 7 turns. We're almost ready. This is a bit of a choke point too. There's a mountain here. So I can't really like surround the Lampang. I can attack it with 2 units at the same time, but that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. This is going to be a make or break for this game. I'm just saying. Do we get more impies or do we focus on some infrastructure? I would like a market at least. I would also like a university. We can get it with faith because of the religion we got, but I'll need 300. And it's this specific religion. Okay, we will not be getting 300 just yet. I would need to get more faith to get that right now. Our happiness is alright at the moment. We don't really need walls. I think I'm just gonna grab another impy. Some of ours will definitely die. Okay, this is perfect. This is absolutely 100% perfect. I will sell him sugar for 360 gold. Absolutely. You are more than welcome to have my sugar. Just pay me up front. Totally happy with that. Alright, 5 turns now. 6 turns. So this guy can probably get in place. Okay, you can move forward here. Wait. Yeah, no, start these 2 roads. Alright. How's this one coming along? 2 more turns, basically. And we'll connect the city. Alright. I should also queue up some techs. They are queued up. But we'll finish those research agreements that we got. We can still get machinery. That is faster movement on the roads. I don't have any archers right now. But we can still get that. We can also get guilds. Yeah, let's get the guilds and machinery after that. That makes sense. Okay, yeah, I really hope we can make this work. I know I said this already, but I actually don't know how this is gonna work out. It would have been much easier if this was open terrain and I could just surround him. But because I can't, yeah, this is actually make or break for this game. It's literally make or break right now. If it doesn't work, I'll be cornered and kind of out of options, to be honest. I think it's time to start this university at least. Getting another unit here will take a while. Yeah, let's start this university. That makes sense. Iron to Gandhi ended. Are you a buyer?
शांति की कामना
I still need money. You are indeed a buyer.
हम
Happy to sell. Okay, very nice. At least we have the gold to support the war for a while. Right, you go southeast to Lampang. He's still at roughly the same city combat strength. Napoleon finished Notre Dame. Yeah, that's on the other side of Pangaea. I don't think we'll be capturing that. There, we connected the city now. That's nice. Alright, that's nice. I might just grab a lumber mill here right away. I might actually just do that. Yeah, let's do that. We will need that eventually. Okay, keep going. Also, hopefully we'll get a great general relatively quickly. We should, and then we can use him to boost our strength. +1 for Nobamba. Sugar to Gandhi ended. Do we have more than one though? Yes. So sell this. And some gold per turn. It's gonna be like 3, I think.
नहीं.
Okay, what was the other break point? I definitely remember those. 160. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, that's fine. We are ready. Just waiting a few more turns. It's about to expire. One more turn and it will expire. He might actually just ask me to declare war right away. Because, well, he will be suspicious of my army standing over here. I would be too. I would definitely be suspicious too. Because that is very suspicious indeed. So I can't really blame him if he asks what's up. Okay, we can purchase something with faith. That would be... okay, monastery, mosque. I would prefer to save... okay, monastery does not make any sense here, does it? Not really. We don't have incense or wine. It doesn't really make any sense. We can just save up 300 and then buy a university in Nolondi. But I will be delaying that university quite a bit. We can build Heroic Epic now, so we can do this after we finish this one Impy. I think it's time. I don't want to wait too long. Especially since we will be capturing some cities, I hope. There it is. Declaration of Friendship expired. We can ask somebody else to declare war with us. You know, like Carthage. Will she join? Maybe we will declare war together against Ram. Okay, she will not do that. Nobody else really makes any sense. This is also what's going to make this harder. The way to do this, usually, is to get other AIs to join the war with you. So one of his neighbors. But he doesn't really have a lot of neighbors. Carthage is his only neighbor, so I can't distract him with other AI declaring war on him as well. And then, like, we have these choke points. This was a really bad map for this kind of game. But, well, now we need to go. Now we actually need to go. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah, I will take a shit ton of damage when I attack the city right now. And we can't, like, surround it. We can't go, like, around. I could embark, but then city bombardment will do a shit ton of damage to me. So, it's just not great all around. We got these tiles that we can pillage, so there's that. At least that's kind of nice. Okay, we move in. I don't think I wanted to embark. We can embark and stay out of range. We can embark with this guy. But as soon as I embark, I'll get one shot. Now the question is, do we just smash the city right away? To try to overwhelm it? I think we do. But I will take significant damage while trying to do that. I'm just saying. It's gonna be significant damage. But I think that's the best way to go. Try to overwhelm the city. Let's wait for our turn before making deals. Yeah, I'll wait for my turn. Okay, well, this is the damage we took here. So I will pillage this right away. I can back up, move in with the other guy. And pillage it later. I'll be taking so much damage here. So I suspect that when I move in with the catapults, they will get one shot. I'm almost 100% certain that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure. I have a feeling we will not be taking his capital. That just seems pretty unlikely right now. Yeah. There's a chance we'll take Lampang if I don't run out of these units. But yeah, this was just not a great start. You can see, like, why I had some doubts, yeah? I assume you can see why. Oh shit. We're at war with the Samarkand. Oh crap, that's not good. Oh, that's definitely not good. Now I can back up and defend it, but I'm a little bit busy here. I'm a little bit busy. I have a feeling this is not really going to work in this game. I'll send one MP against Samarkand. Alright. Yeah, and he has, like, the units now. The elephants. Yeah, I really have a feeling this is not gonna work. Which I kind of knew early on. Because I know I got the domination game when I see it. And this was not it. This was really, really not it. This was the opposite of a good domination game. This was like anti-domination. Wait. Yeah, go here. Kill that. Alright, yeah, we need to defend our city. I could go after Samarkand, but, like, look at these mountains here. Even Samarkand would be kind of annoying to take right now. Like, no joke, it would be pretty annoying to take. I will still try to take Lampang. I could embark here and go east and disembark near Lampang. That might be the play. Because I don't think we can take Sukhothai. I don't see any like reasonable chance to take Sukhothai. I'm just not seeing it. I think we embark and try to go for Lampang. Because I will just bash my head into a brick wall if I try to take Sukhothai with like essentially 2 catapults and 1 impy. That is just simply not gonna work. There is very, very little chance that's gonna work. Well, especially since he has elephants now as well. But he will obviously defend Lampang. Why wouldn't he? Obviously. So, yeah, this might not actually work. Even if I YOLO it, this might not really work. Okay, we can pillage this. Yeah, the city-state is not really helping right now. We can take care of them pretty quickly. Okay, go here. Alright. So, yeah, he has this crossbowman inside, which is obviously not really helping. I can keep doing damage. If these other units from the west can disembark, I might be able to take Lampang. But that's a big maybe. That's a pretty big maybe.
Would you be interested?
A more likely scenario is that they're just gonna get killed very quickly here. And the city will regain health. That's actually what's gonna happen. Yeah, he has pikemen now as well. Yeah, that's actually what's gonna happen. They will get killed really quickly. Okay, you guys need to back up. So go this way. Alright. The city-state is backing up. You can do auto-exploration. I didn't need to kill these guys. See how much easier this would be if I had actual like open terrain available though? But again, I knew that right from the start. The second I saw this map, I kind of knew this is how it's gonna end. I commented on this several times in part 1. Yeah, this is gonna be a very short siege. This guy is about to get killed. So we can try to keep him alive here. I think this road is partially completed. It should be partially completed. Alright, promotion. Yeah, and it's also not helping that I cannot get any other AIs to help me, because that's one of the biggest things to do on Deity. Get other AIs to declare war on the same AI you are fighting yourself. The overwhelming majority of early wars I've done over like all these years playing Civ 5 involved some type of that strategy, getting other AIs to help you. But here, like, not only we have really terrible like approach to these cities, I can't get any AIs to help me. So he's essentially defending a choke point, and I cannot get any kind of help. And I will like fall massively behind in research right now. So this is basically the exact end that I predicted. I don't think we'll even take Lampang. So I'm gonna have to back up and... well... basically just take or try. It's pretty clear there's no chance we're gonna win this. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my whole army. So this is why I asked in part 1 whether we should restart this. Because I think this was basically a restart. There's almost no hope to do a good domination game with restart with Shaka. So we can continue this game, but if I keep building impies and bashing my head against Ram, what's actually gonna happen is that I will lose all of them, make no gains whatsoever, and I will lose this game. Which I knew pretty much from the first turn, well, not first turn, like turn 10, that this is gonna be the outcome. Well, you guys tell me what you think we should do from here, because this is pretty much the outcome I predicted, and this is the outcome we got. I can tell you right now that this is basically a lost game already. because I will make no gains in this war. It's pretty much impossible to make gains in this war. Even if I try like these units, these are not enough. It's a hopeless siege here. These choke points are too much. The lack of any AI to help me is also a bit too much in this situation. If I could get some of his neighbors to help me in this war, it would maybe be doable, because that they would serve as a distraction. But because he can focus the entirety of his military on defense, he has these insane choke points.
मेरे दोस्त
Yeah, we're just not gonna do it. See, my units are about to die. So, well, that's gonna be the end of this episode. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. I appreciate it. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time.